Right here? Nice.
Hi, B.
Hi.
I have a question. What type of obstacles have you been through as a musician? How did you overcome those obstacles?
Oh my God, that's such a broad question. I feel like people face so many obstacles, not only as musicians, but just like in life. I would say one of my biggest obstacles overall throughout my whole career, and it actually still is happening now sometimes, unfortunately, is my age. I think a lot of people have a hard time taking a young person seriously, which is very frustrating because I feel like I'm doing just as much work as somebody who is, older, maybe 25, even into their 30s, and I feel like I get less respect from people sometimes. And not everyone, it just kind of depends on where you are, but I do feel like sometimes people kind of talk to me as if I don't really know what I'm doing, and I feel like that's very frustrating, and also sometimes I feel like it's because I'm a young woman. I don't really know, but it might be slightly because of that too, because I see young male singers sometimes getting treated with a little bit more respect, and that's definitely been an obstacle for me, just in terms of what I'm doing. And I think it's getting better as I'm getting older, and I hold myself a little bit higher, and maybe it's a little bit easier to take me seriously. But that is one thing that's very frustrating, is when you feel like you're really being professional and presenting yourself in a positive way, and people don't kind of receive that the way you want them to. But I've also just kind of struggled with growing up in front of other people. It's very hard because I'm only 19 and I make mistakes all the time. I just do dumb things, and I'm like, I look back, I'm like, why did I do this stupid whatever I did? And it's kind of frustrating when other people are watching you, only because I feel sometimes guilty for making a mistake, because I feel like my fans, like you guys, potentially could look at that and be like, that's weird that she did this thing. Like, why did she do that? Or like, I don't want to support that, or whatever it is. Or maybe I accidentally inspire someone to make the same mistake that I made, which is never what I want to do. So that, to me, I think has really been the hardest too, is trying to accept the fact that it's okay that I make mistakes sometimes, and if someone doesn't understand, then that's kind of on them and not on me. I think that's kind of been like one of the bigger things that I've had to try to work through as an artist, because I do make mistakes, but I always still do want to be able to be there for you guys and like be able to inspire you for the better and hopefully make you feel happier. But at the same time, like, I do need room to like be a person.
Outspoken you are.
What'd you say?
I love how outspoken you are
Oh,
about
thank
all
you.
all the issues out
Thanks.
there.
Thanks.
It's awesome. All right, third question right here.
Perfect. Bam, bam, bam.